It's Batman, but he's Aztec. Woo! Here I am, preparing a script for an entirely different video to try to shamelessly leech some clout off to other popular YouTubers in the hopes that the algorithm will maybe throw 2 more viewers my way when some nonsense about an Aztec cosplaying as Batman to fend off Spanish conquistadors rolls across my feed. It's called Aztec Batman, Clash of Empires. And I'm not going to play the whole trailer here. The last thing I need is some stupid DMCA takedown because I don't like what I have to say. The link is in the description if you want to watch it yourself, but basically, imagine a what if of Batman, but instead of it being somewhere cool, like feudal Japan, because that's actually been done already, I'm pretty sure, it's in 1500s Mexico. Basically, the evil Spaniards show up to peace-loving Mexico, and during some negotiations, the big, bad, pointy helmet captain kills the main character's father.
The negotiations were short,
Leading to main character going on a montage.
We gotta do a lot in a short time. Montage!
To become Aztec Batman, or Bazman, or Batsman. Aztec Man? Batwaffle? Now, of course, because it's a Batman plot and the escapees from Arkham Asylum are the actual writers themselves, this movie? How is this a movie, not a show? This movie will feature Aztec Joker, who believes in not sacrificing humans until the gods speak to him and get him to want to sacrifice humans. And that makes him go crazy. Okay. And Aztec Poison Ivy, who is good, I think. It looks like in the trailer she helps fight against the Spanish conquistadors, so running up bad guys puts you squarely in the good column. So, what? And as far as I know, there's a general plot. Now, already there are several glaring problems with this. Namely, it appears, at least so far by the trailer, to make heroes out of the Aztecs and villains out of the Spaniards. Which I don't know about you, but I don't find a barbaric civilization of slavery and human sacrifice to be anything I want to cheer for. I mean, it's literally the meme, and I don't know why our culture has to keep having the same conversation over and over. Actually, I do know why. Normally, it's on Columbus Day, but I guess we're blessed to talk about it twice this year because some theater kid walked by history class one day and saw a slide of scary men in pointy shiny helmets. In fact, to be honest, I was so weirded out that this just came out of nowhere that I had to look up who made this. And frankly, I'm stunned that these men, with such an impressive repertoire, would stoop to make such trash. We have 2 guys who worked on amazing titles such as Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Batman, Avatar: Last Airbender, Static Shock, Ben 10, and many others coming together to make this thing. Further reading shows that this is part of some collaboration with Warner Brothers and Latin American companies, and that it's quote-unquote one of many that they're planning to release. Oh joy, you can just feel the excitement that is my soul leaving my body. Look, I don't plan to go long here reviewing this. It's just a trailer, and frankly I don't care that much. I probably won't even watch it because I disagree with the premise from the get-go. In fact, this sounds like a fever dream of a what if the good guys never came and colonized the Americas. I could imagine this show as some horribly constructed play from some professor with a bone to pick against colonialism and capitalism. And if you don't participate in this nonsense, you get an F in the class. Woohoo! Let me know in the comments if you ever had a professor like that. I fortunately never did, but I've definitely heard stories. And even more than that, it reminds me of the meme of, oh look, this is our pastime of people without cell phones, just living in the moment. But honestly, I would very much appreciate if our culture could just get back to promoting good things as good. I know, high bar. The conquistadors are 2 things you're definitely supposed to hate. Catholics, which are just like what? Super religion, and we definitely hate religion. And colonialism. Because honestly, this isn't just a what if. It's part of a categorical movement to reimagine our history. Little boys can grow up and have an idealized version of the Aztecs based on this cartoon and learn to be ungrateful for the civilization that has been built off the backs of better men. Now, to accomplish this, the show has to literally fall over its own plot because somehow human sacrifice does make it back into the story, but only to create the show's version of the Joker. Omar Chaparro as Yoka/Joker, formerly respected priest, until he hears the voice of Huitzilopochtli telling him to engage in human sacrifice, causing him to lose his sanity and disfigure himself. Just funny because human sacrifice is bad, but the Aztecs who are known for human sacrifice in this story don't do it. Only this one priest wants to, and he loses his mind after their actual patron god, Huitzilopochtli, demands it. So is he the bad guy, or is he a good guy because he fights against the Spaniards? Huh? Now for reference, Huitzilopochtli is the solar and war entity of sacrifice in the Aztec religion. He was also the patron god of the Aztecs and their capital city, Tenochtitlan. He wielded Ziquatl, the fire serpent, as a weapon, thus associating Huitzilopochtli with fire. Now does this make any sense to you? Any? Which of course brought about some of these funny reactions on social media. What was in those wafers, you monster? Why were you feeding them to the villagers? My, they contain naught but the body of Christ, by which your people can be saved. Aztecs sacrifices a child and nobody bats an eye. But when I say Christ is king, everybody loses their minds. I'm really enjoying the Christian Joker story arc. Didn't expect Catholic Joker to happen. Catholic Joker. Man, that just rolls off the tongue. Why does Joker look like Marilyn Manson? It's simple. We, convert the Batman. I wasn't expecting the Christian Joker to be the best unintended Batman character, but I'm here for it. Figurative. Symbolic. Sorry, bats, but the blood sacrifices will stop. But you get the picture. Oh, and the big bad evil Spaniard villain? He becomes Two-Face, because half his face was scored off by Batwaddle. Yeah. Oh, and he has a coin, which is a Spanish coin, which he'll flip. Get it? It's just like Two-Face, because Spaniards were known for coins. I have a feeling this show will just be littered with a plethora of even more surface-level comparisons, where they take the weakest 5-second character sketch of the originals and just plaster them onto this mess of a plot, so they can nostalgia bait their audience into going, oh look, it's that character I know and love, Dr. Freeze, because he carries a clear quartz rock on his head and leaves people to freeze to death on top of a high mountain. And instead of a gun, he has his bow with enchanted ice arrows. He uses to incapacitate his victims. See? It's just like the originals. But it's clear they didn't spend enough time thinking about this plot, or actually maybe they spent too much. I don't know at this point. But the only saving grace, in my opinion, for this wreck of a film is maybe the animation. It's okay. Kind of slightly better than American animation on average these days, but it's serviceable. But objectively, it's kind of lazy, in my opinion, and somehow worse than even the superhero cartoons from the 90s. How is that possible? But at least it's better quality than Invincible, which was drawn by two people, Amazon Studios, locked in a dark closet with a number 2 pencil and some colored chalk. But that's not a high bar, trust me. I'm just surprised we didn't watch Invincible with a complete slideshow with the amount of shoestring budget they gave their animators.
Invincible Season 1 looked like this. Season 2 looked like this. And Season 3 looks like this.
But I don't know. Maybe in the end, they'll pull the biggest plot twist ever and prove me wrong. That would honestly be ideal. And maybe they'll have Batwaddle or Aztec or whatever you want to call him join the conquistadors and unite all of Mexico under one banner or something. And I don't know. Maybe his grudge only ends up being with the captain who killed his father and he ends up joining the good/bad guys in the end or something. I have no clue. But I don't have high hopes. So let me know what you think in the comments. Am I wrong? Am I jumping the gun? Should I give it a chance? Or will this one-off just be more slop for the pile? Oh, and let me know if you like this format. Maybe if this does well, I'll pay more attention to films, and maybe take film critique more seriously. Or maybe I should go back to my normal long-form content and stop this off-the-cuff ranting into the microphone like a crazy person. But either way, I'd appreciate if you subscribed. I am so close to 1,000 subscribers, and you would literally make my day to see big number go up. Ook, ook. And as always, let me know your compliments or criticisms in the comment section down below, and, well, I'll see you again next time. Bye!